105.9 The Wave, Hawaii's relaxing favorites while you work. My name's Kathy with a K, and I'm so excited. It's the return in real life to Kualoa Ranch, the 58th annual Hawaii State Farm Fair. Executive Director of Hawaii State Farm Bureau, Brian Miyamoto, thank you for taking out time. I know this week leading into the weekend, this Saturday and Sunday, July 9th and 10th, 2022 for the Farm Fair, it gets hectic, but it's busy year-round. But how excited are you that the Farm Fair is back after a couple of years?
We are extremely excited. You know, like many events, COVID had shut down the Farm Fair. 2019 was the last year that we had the Hawaii State Farm Fair out here at Kualoa Ranch, which is such a beautiful backdrop for an agricultural festival like the Hawaii State Farm Fair. It's a true ag fair. Kualoa Ranch is a working ranch. They've got cattle, they've got aquaculture here, they raise crops. So to have the farm fair here, it's really great. And John Morgan and the Kualoa Ranch staff have been very gracious, very supportive of agriculture, supportive of the 4-H students that come out here and showcase their live animals. We've got some great activities. It's really geared towards the family. It is supporting Hawaii's farmers and ranchers, and we are extremely excited to be back here.
The Buy Local It Matters Educational Pavilion, and that's going to be hosted by the Hawaii Department of Agriculture. And the country market and plant sale, the best thing is if something captures your imagination to snatch it up. Hawaii State Farm Fair is Saturday and Sunday, July 9th, July 10th, 2022 at Kualoa Ranch. Like you said, a working ranch since 2012. Brian, how did that happen?
Most people remember it at McKinley High School years and years ago. And then it moved over to the Aloha Stadium. And it was there for, I think, about 8 years. And then we went out to Kapolei. And we're there for 4 years. We still had the E.K. Fernandez Rise and Games. We decided after 4 years to look for a new venue and kind of revamp the farm fair and make it more of an agricultural festival. We actually approached McKinley High School. We wanted to go back to McKinley High School. Unfortunately, they weren't agreeable to the fair at that time. So we were searching for another venue, and the Bishop Museum had stepped up. So we're there for 3 years. At the Bishop Museum, there was no room for growth. In those 3 years, we saw attendance increase every year. So we looked at other places, and the 4-Hers had done a fair out at Kualoa Ranch, and we decided, hey, why don't we move the farm fair out there? It made complete sense. And again, John Morgan and the Morgan family have been extremely supportive, and it's a great partnership. So we decided to come out here. Got the mountains on one side, Mauka, and then Kualoa Regional Park on the other side. So we're right along the shoreline. As you said, we've got a great plant sale and country market tent. The country market's like a farmer's market. Produce from all over the state come in, and we sell it here fresh from the farm. Our plant sale is probably one of the largest plant sales that you'll find in the state. We've got quite a bit of plant vendors and farmers that come and bring their plants and sell their plants. Department of Agriculture's Educational Pavilion, that's our exhibitor tent, where there's a lot of ag organization farmers doing some outreach and selling some of their farm products also. USDA, Department of Agriculture, other agriculture organizations. We've got John Deere and Hawthorne Cat tractors out here for display. We've got an amazing Keiki farm and interactive tent where you can actually milk a full-size replica cow, play with some hay, play with some corn. We've also got some mini John Deere tractors that you can run on. We've got some bouncers out here. We're going to have baby chicks, and then the 4-H livestock tent where we'll have live cows, pigs, goats, lambs, and chickens. And then we've got pony rides. Keiki kids and students are free. Parking is free. Adults are just $5. Very reasonable price. Beautiful on this side of the island. Not that long of a drive from almost anywhere. Our chance to really support Hawaii's farmers and ranchers who, quite frankly, have been struggling during the pandemic, but continue to grow the food, feed, fiber, fuel, and floriculture that we in Hawaii want.
The Hawaii State Farm Fair is a beautiful reminder. It harkens back to small kid time. I do remember going to McKinley High School with my family. And then as I got older, going back because I loved the food and I enjoyed seeing the different animals from the local 4-H organizations. It's just amazing. And being outdoors with other families and friends, Hawaii State Farm Fair, Saturday and Sunday, July 9th and 10th, 2022. For more details, you can go to hawaiistatefarmfair.org.
it is a family-friendly activity. It is outdoors at a working ranch. Plant sales, from my understanding, they haven't had a lot of plant sales due to COVID, so there's your opportunity to get plants for your home. Produce coming from here on Oahu and from our neighbor islands coming in. A great chance to see some live animals. Kids don't often get to see live animals anymore, especially during the pandemic. We've got some great food vendors this year. Again, it is an agricultural fair. It is an opportunity to really experience and talk to the farmers and see what's going on in Hawaii agriculture. It's such a diversified industry. We grow so many different things across the islands here in Hawaii, and it's just really an opportunity to support farmers. Even our contests, our agriculture contests, watermelon eating contests, corn husking contests, chili pepper eating contests, everything's geared towards Hawaii's farmers and ranchers and the agriculture industry. And you mentioned Hawaii Department of Agriculture has been a great sponsor for many, many years, but we have so many other sponsors, other companies that help support the ag industry, agricultural events, and we really couldn't put on the farm fair without folks like Ulu Pono, First Hawaiian Bank, Alexander Baldwin, Young Brothers, Aloha, Hawaiian Airlines, Matson, Hawaiian Electric, farm companies there, and Cortiva, Hartung Brothers, even the ironworkers. Every year they come out and they support the farm fair, farm credit services or ag credit now. We couldn't do it without amenities. Even restaurants like MW, who's a big ag supporter, buys from many of our small farmers and utilizes it in their restaurants. Mahi Pono, Big Island Candies, Waihak, these companies really come through every year and allow us to really keep the price down, allow the kids to come in free parking, because we really want people to experience agriculture and really understand what our farmers and ranchers do and support the 4-H kids. That's really why we do it also. It's for those kids that are the next generation of farmers. 4-H and FFA students, right? They're going to be the next generation of farmers, and we want to encourage them to continue to farm. So we want people to come and support our current farmers and ranchers and our new generation of farmers and ranchers.
And why buying local does matter. It ripples out. We're talking with Brian Miyamoto, Executive Director of Hawaii State Farm Bureau and the Hawaii State Farm Fair this weekend, July 9th and 10th, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturday, and on Sunday, July 10th, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Kualoa Ranch. Brian, is there any event or part of the farm fair that you look forward to each year?
All the components. Even for me, I don't get to see these live animals as often as I'd like, even though I'm with the Hawaii Farm Bureau. Not necessarily just the animals that the Keiki that have raised the animals, and to see, their hard work for them and the pride that they have. But also just, the plant sale country market. Again, farmers are the greatest folks. They work extremely hard, very humble, extremely gracious. And to see them and to see the products that they grow and produce and to have it showcased here at the farm fair. So I think that's what excites me. Again, farmers and ranchers, the young and the old, the hard work that they put into and the pride that they have in what they're doing, and especially this year after a 2-year break, the resiliency of our farmers and ranchers and continue to, through these difficult times with COVID, continue to do what they're doing to produce the food, feed, fiber, fuel, and floriculture that we all need here in Hawaii and globally.
I'm all about the food and the fun, and like you said, the happy, smiling faces of the families. This Saturday, July 9th, and Sunday, July 10th, the 58th Annual Hawaii State Farm Fair at Kualoa Ranch. For all the details, go to hawaiistatefarmfair.org. Thanks again, Brian Miyamoto, Executive Director of Hawaii State Farm Bureau. See you this weekend.